So, very good morning to next day of the magic reading. And the last session that we had was about magic dust on everybody, thanking everyone and be grateful to everyone that you have in your life and that you have met people who do things for you that you do not realize, but being thankful, still being thankful to them. Day 11 is a magic morning. So, mornings are the most beautiful day of our life, the most beautiful event of our life. We don't realize it, but mornings are beautiful. Mind is calm. You should be thankful that you're alive. You should be thankful that you did not pass away last night and everything is nice in your home. There are so many people whose lives are not right today morning because they had some issue or other. So if you have everything right, you are the lucky ones. And that is why mornings are important, and you need to be thankful for every day that you get in your life. No matter what, you should be thankful for every day you get in your life. So, this lesson starts with when you arise in the morning. This is a quote from some Roman emperor, Marcus Aurelius. Okay, Marcus Aurelius. I think I have read about him somewhere. But the quote is when you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Yes. So when you wake up in the morning, think about the privilege you have to be alive, the privilege you have to think, to be able to think, to enjoy the life and to love. The easiest and the simplest way to ensure that your day ahead will be filled with magic is to fill your morning with gratitude. And when you incorporate gratitude into your morning routine, you will feel that its magical benefits throughout the day. So she is telling that the most happiest, the most easiest way, the simplest way to put put magic in your life is to ensure that your life is nice, is to fill your day, your morning with gratitude, to fill your morning with gratitude. And when you incorporate gratitude into your morning routine, you will feel and see its magical benefit throughout the day. So if you're able to put this into your magical morning, you will infuse magic into everything. You will infuse positivity into everything, right? So this is what she said. Let's go. Each morning is full of opportunities to give thank, and it doesn't slow you down or take any extra time because you can do it naturally as you go about everything you do. So each morning is an opportunity for you. Each morning is a time wherein you can be thankful for everything that you have. And you don't need anything extra. You can just do it as you're doing everything else in the morning. There is an added bonus to filling your morning with gratitude because with daily routines, there is a benefit. There is a benefit. There is an added bonus to filling your morning with gratitude because your daily routines are the times when you can harm yourself the most by thinking negative thoughts. Now, this is something very, very true. When we wake up, most of the time, when we wake up, if you are working or if you are somebody who has something called, in the Sanskrit, it is called dincharya. If you have a day that you're starting a day, a daily routine with, most of the time we start the daily routine with a negative thought, something like, oh my God, I have to do this. Oh my God, I have to do that. Oh God, I have to drive. Oh God, I have to work. Oh God, I have to send children to school. Oh God, I have to send husband to office. Oh God, I have to get ready. I have to do this. I have to do that. So you are starting your day. Your day has just started. I'm not talking about the Brahma Muhurtam. I'm not talking about that. That is even a higher level when you wake up early morning at the Brahma Muhurtam and you can do your meditation and you can put everything right. I'm talking about Dincharya. Dincharya, in a sense, everything that you do on a daily basis, daily routine. And at the start of your Dincharya, what we do is that we are complaining. Most of the time, we are complaining. Now, when we complain this, when our dincharya starts with complaining, It means that we are maintaining a negative start. We are doing a negative start. Uh, in Sanskrit, there is a uh, particular word for the start of the day, that when we start the day. It is called the Pratah Samhara, right? Or you can say Pratah Smarana is also the Pratah Smarana. Pratah Smarana is the morning remembrance of good in life, right? And that is how you should start with the Pratah Smarana. Let's go. There is an added bonus to filling your morning with gratitude, because your daily routines are the times when you can harm yourself the most by thinking negative thoughts without realizing you are doing it. So, when you start your day and you start it on a negative thought, because why? Because you started thinking about it in a negative way. You are actually laying the foundation for the entire day ahead. You are starting with negativity. You don't realize it. When you complain about it, you don't realize it. There is no room for harmful negative thoughts when your mind is focused on looking for things to be grateful for. Now, understand one thing. See, you always have an option. When you say something in the morning, now you woke up and you're like cursing it. Oh God, there is no AC, the electricity is not working. You're cursing it. Your cursing is definitely not going to change the fact that you don't have electricity at home, right? You're going to have a very hectic day. You're going to have a very difficult day. When you wake up in the morning, you cursing the fact that you are going to have a hectic day is not going to change the hectic day. It is going to make it more hectic. But if you think for the gratitude that you have when you wake up in the morning, you are not leaving any room for things to be negative, right? Now, understand that whether you want to think and curse about a bad day that is going to happen the moment you wake up, or you're going to think about what you woke up with, is your choice, right? But we choose to be negative. Cursing about it is not going to improve it, but being grateful about thing is going to improve things. But we choose to be negative on the first day. The first thing that we do is to negative. It's our choice. We will have to have repercussions for it. We will have to have consequences for it because we chose it. Right? Now, the author says, after this practice, you will go into your day feeling much happier and confident that the day ahead will be great. And that's when you will see the magic happen before your eyes. And if you start the practice that she's going to tell you, she's saying that you will feel the magic that is going to happen, that will happen in your life, and you will see it in by your very own eyes. Okay, so let's see what it is. When you wake up to the new day today, before you move, before you do a single thing, say the magic word, thank you, thank you. Say thank you for the fact that you're alive and that you have been given another day. Your life is a gift. Every day is a gift. And when you really think about it, it's inconceivable that any of us would wake up in the morning without giving thanks for another day. If you think a new day isn't such a big deal, then just try missing one. If it doesn't matter how sleepy you are or if your alarm has woken you up for work, you have slept in during the weekend. The moment you wake, say magic word, thank you for another day of your life. Now, this is something that I follow in my life. And how do I follow it? When I get up in the morning before my feet touches the ground, before my feet touches the ground, or as my feet touches the ground, not before, but as my feet touches the ground, I'll say a thank you prayer. I'll say a thank you for being able to see a new day. I'll say thank you for everything that I'm blessed with. I'm saying thank you for everything that I have in life, whether it is relevant, irrelevant, but till to the fact, a common fact that I have got a slipper under my feet as I put my feet down. I'm thankful for it, and I'll make sure I'll say thank you to it. I have made it a habit, and I would want you and every listener to make that a habit. It's a very simple thing, doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to do anything. Just as you wake up, say thank you for the very fact that you are alive, for the very fact that you are good and healthy. Remember, people who died last night had plans for today, right? So please be thankful for every day that you have. Say thank you for the good night's sleep you received, and say thank you for the good night's sleep if you have received, right? Are you fortunate enough to have slept in a bed with sheets and pillow? Thank you. So if you have sheets, bed sheet, pillows, say thank you. As your feet hit the ground, say thank you. So this is what I do as my feet hits the ground. I'll say thank you. Do you have a bathroom? Thank you. Are you able to turn on the taps and immediately receive fresh, clean water every morning? Thank you. Imagine all the people who dug the trenches and laid the pipes across the country, throughout your city, and along all the streets to your home so that you can turn a tap and receive beautiful, clean, hot water. Thank you. As you reach for your toothbrush and toothpaste, thank you. Without them, your day would not begin so pleasantly. Thank you for your towels, the soap, the mirror, and everything in the bathroom you use that makes you feel fresh, awake, and ready for the day. Now, understand that when we are saying thank you, it is not just for the fact that you are fortunate enough to have that moment, or you're fortunate enough to be there, but for everybody who contributed in your life, who contributed in your existence that you don't see, that you don't know about, even there you are putting the thanks and that gratitude goes. There are so many people who would have made possible when you drink a cup of coffee in the morning. It is not just the cup of coffee that you made yourself, but this cup of coffee probably has the effort of hundreds of people, right? From the growers, the pluckers, the breeders, the people who dry it, people who grind it, people who pack it, people who transport it, people who bring it to your home, people who do everything before you actually put it out in a cup and you make a coffee of it. So I just see the coffee. I just see the coffee. I just see the cup that I'm holding. But behind it, there is a sea of individuals who have worked very hard, which we don't know. And we have to be thankful for them. We have to be thankful for everything. See, what the author is actually trying to say is not about just about being grateful for somebody. It is about, that dincharya principle that he's focusing on, and the emotional and mental preparation aspect of starting the day. When you consciously align with the day, just not just the dincharya part of it, but just when you consciously align with the day, you're starting your day, you're aligning with the day. And when you consciously align it as a magical morning, when you consciously align it as a grateful morning, structured, mental, and emotionally, you are rhythmic, you're getting into the rhythm of positivity, right? So you are multiplying your energy, you're multiplying your gratitude. When you wake up and you are saying your thank you, you are actually increasing the sattva guna in your body. You're including the sattva guna in the morning, the purity, the clarity, the harmony that you have, you're including in that. And that is what the author is trying to say, to fill your mind with positive, pure thoughts and intentions right from the start. By giving thanks to a good day before it actually starts, you are invoking a conscious alignment with mind, peace, and success, right? It is about prata smarna. It is about morning acknowledgement. Smarna in English would be more like acknowledging, or more like thinking about smaran, right? So this is what she is telling you to do. All right. Okay. Say thank you for the good night's sleep. So we have done this. You are fortunate enough to slept in bed, so you have done this. So Be thankful for everything that you have. As you get dressed, think about how fortunate you are to have clothes to choose from and wear. Thank you. So there are hundreds and thousands of people who probably don't have a choice of clothes. Have you thought about it? Who probably don't have a choice of clothes to wear. And probably each one of us, we are being complaining, we are cribbing about the fact that my my dress doesn't match with my shoes, or my socks doesn't match with my shirt, or shirt doesn't match with my trousers, or I don't have a proper dupatta for this suit. We are thinking about it. But there are thousands of people, there are hundreds of individuals who probably don't have anything to change to. They are going to wake up in the morning, do their, however they manage to go and freshen up, do that, and be there in that clothes. So if you have an option to be there in life, please do be thankful for it. It matters a most. I I have I have seen, if you search the internet, there is something called, um I forgot the name. There is a dish that is made in Philippines, and that dish is made out of the bones and the chicken or whatever we eat when we throw in KFC. They will collect it from KFC and they will wash it and they will recook it. They will make it into a gravy curry kind of a thing, and they will eat it. Things that we throw so many times are the things that people love. Have you ever have you ever given somebody who is poor? Have you ever It's 8:30. Thank you. Somebody who is poor, have you ever given them a dress, something that you wore, right? Something that you are done with, something that you are okay with. Have you ever given that dress? When we are giving, we are always proud that, oh, I have given her that dress, or I did this to her. Ah, she should be thankful. I've done something nice. You have done something nice. But have you ever thought that how did you get in that position to be a giver? You were blessed, and that is why you were giver. You should be thankful that you are not a receiver like the way the person is. So if you have been able to do something, anything to somebody to make their life better in any way, before feeling proud about the fact that you could give, have that humility. Be humble for the fact that you received, right? Be thankful for the fact that you had the position to give before being so bloated in the fact that I could give. Please have that humility. Please be humble for the fact that you were blessed into that position. Not just that, have you ever seen when you give something to somebody, how happy they feel about it? How happy they feel. You know, you should notice sometime when you give a dress to any of your maids or household help or anyone who works for you, they never think of it as a used dress. For them, it is a new dress. It is something that they are proud of. And how many times are we proud, or how many times do we acknowledge the fact that we were blessed with a new dress, the brand new one? We don't. We don't. We buy dress, we are happy about it, but we are never grateful about it that we have that dress. If you give your maid some dress, you know, she will wear that dress. Or if you give your household help some dress, he will wear that dress. And he will tell everybody, Saab gave, Madam gave, nice dress, it's new. How many times do we give? Do we say, it's a blessing, I'm blessed with it? Just for ourselves. We don't do that. So these things are important that you have the opportunity. You are blessed for small things that you have to wear, and you are there in the on the better side of life. If you are, please be thankful. Think how many people must be involved in making all these various items of clothing you put and wear in a day. It is likely that the clothes you put on in one day come from many countries across the planet. Thank you, everybody. Do you have shoes? Lucky you. Imagine life without them. Thank you for your shoes. I have always been delighted at the prospect of a new day, a fresh try, one more start with perhaps a bit of magic waiting somewhere behind in the morning. So, this is something that she tells you to be thankful about, and this is something that we discussed that we have to be thankful for every day, for every moment, for every opportunity, for every second that we live in our life. Please be thankful for it. I have always been delighted at the prospect of new day, a fresh try, one more start with perhaps a bit of magic waiting somewhere behind in the morning. So, this is a quote from writer and playwright J.B. Priestley, and he says, "I've always been delighted at the prospect of a new day, fresh try, one more start with perhaps a bit of magic waiting somewhere behind in the morning." So mornings are when you can think and be thankful about the morning. Remember when we starting this lesson, there was a very important quote that magic can be seen by people who believe in it. So you can't just have magic if you don't believe in it. You need to have that bhavna with the sankalpa that you're holding on. Only when you have the bhavna with the sankalpa, it is the power of sankalpa, right? It is the power of something, saying something, and it going right because you have a bhavna to it, right? Immense manifestation comes with effective programming of your day. And effective programming of your day starts with gratitude filled sankalpas. Remember that. Immense manifestation. A lot of time people are not able to manifest things is because they think that they are doing everything. But no, we are not. Probably a lot of things that you're doing could be just the sankalpa without the bhavna. So manifestation comes with sankalpa and bhavna together. If you miss any one of this, it might not be shown. Believe in that magic. Make today as good it can be by practicing concentrated gratitude and putting the magic into your routine from the moment you open your eyes until you have put your shoes on or finished getting ready. Say the words thank you in your mind for everything you touch and use. It doesn't matter if you don't shower or get dressed first thing in the morning. You can still use this magic morning practice as a guide to apply it, whatever morning routine is. If you wake up and eat breakfast first, then you touch and use this thing for breakfast, say the magic word, thank you. Give thanks to your morning coffee, tea, fruit juice, or breakfast. They make your morning so enjoyable and give you energy for the day. Be grateful for the kitchen appliances you use for your breakfast, the refrigerator, hot plates, ovens, toaster, coffee maker, or kettle. So what she's trying to say is not to pick up everything in the morning and say thank you. Okay, I have got this, thank you. I've got this, thank you. I've got this, thank you. Don't look at everything in the morning and say thank you. But as you work through it, as see, there's a difference when if I can look at my table and I say, oh, I've got a laptop, thank you. Oh, I've got a phone, thank you. I've got a table lamp, thank you. I've got a water bottle, thank you. I've got a cup of coffee, thank you. Yes, that is something that I can do. But also I can say, I have a thank you. I have a laptop which helps me work. It has put so many things easier for me. It has made so many things possible for me. It has made me connect to the world through these sessions. Thank you, right? It's a full thank you. That is when you're attaching bhavna to it. If you just say laptop, thank you, cup, thank you, water bottle, thank you, lamp, thank you, no, it is not going to work. You need to attach the bhavna with the sankalpa. You need to say why you are thank you, what makes it to be thank you, and say it with your heart. That is why she always says that say it with the heart. Say it with your heart. In our Vedic wisdom, it is called Sankalpa Bhavna. Sankalpa with Bhavna. Your thought with Bhavna creates a reality that you want. Thought with Bhavna creates a reality you want. So when you do this, say thank you for everything around you. Thank you for everything that enables you to work hard. Thank you for everything that makes your life easier. Do that. Every day without exception, I say thank you as I put one foot on the floor every day, foot floor, and you as my other foot touches the floor. Okay, she says thank on one feet, you on the other feet, but I say it both. I somehow might have, changed it as I've been doing it, but I don't do this way. I keep both the feet together, and when I put, I'll say thank you, and then I try and remember everything that I have good at. Thank you that I've got a bed. Thank you that I could wake up. Thank you, my legs are okay. Thank you, my body is okay. Thank you, my health is fine. Thank you, my family is fine. Thank you, my people that I love in my life are okay. Thank you, I could wake up for good things in life. So that keeps on going as I start my day, as I do things, it keeps on going. I don't remember, but everything I feel, touch, and do, I keep on saying that with the bhavna. Thank you for this, thank you for table, thank you for cup, thank you for bed, thank you for bed sheet. Thank you. Feel it in yourself. Thank you that I could sleep on this bed. There are so many people who could not sleep. That thank you very much that I could get out of the bed. There are so many people that could not get out of the bed today morning. I could. Thank you for it. Thank you. There are so many sick people who cannot get out of the bed. They are going to wait for somebody to come and get them out of the bed. There are so many people who cannot go to the washroom themselves. They have to wait for somebody to come and help you with them. So something very basic, right? But if I'm able to do that, let me be thankful for it. So, as the both feet touched the floor for the first time each day, I said thank you. And I walked towards my bathroom. I say thank you. Thank you in my mind with each step. Then I continue saying thank you in my mind as I touch and use each thing in my bathroom. By the time I'm dressed and ready for the day, I feel so happy I could jump for joy. And when I feel happy, I know my gratitude has worked and I'm guaranteed to have a magical day. Now, one good thing about this dincharya, this is the dincharya that you need to start about, the magical dincharya that one thing that you need to be good about is it is not just about, not about cultivating or starting that sattvic mindset. It is not about that pratha smarana that you have, the morning smarana that you have about everything good in your life, but it is also providing yourself with self-care, right? It is also telling you that you are blessed and you are not just saying thank you, but you are also taking preventive measures for self-care. You are taking preventive measures for self-care by infusing your day with positivity, right? And when you infuse your day with positivity, you are reducing the friction and increasing the possibility of a desired outcome because you are positive. You're not giving away that negative energy. You're not thinking on anything negative. You are not feeding that negativity in your life. So it is about self care as well. It is all interconnected. It is just a big giant circle which comes back to the same point that it starts. But having this habit, inculcating this habit, you know, inculcating the Vedic wisdom of Dincharya. If you want to find out, please do check out. But doing that Dincharya, you are dedicating consciously the first few moments of your day with gratitude for the day ahead. And you are not just hoping for a good day, you are actively engaging the power of your subconscious mind to shape it. That is important. So when you say good morning, thank you, everything, thank you, this, thank you, that, thank you for this, you are invoking that positivity in your day, and you are shaping your entire day. Your consciousness is shaping the entire day. It is aligning yourself with your well being and success from the very first conscious breath that you take, right? So, from the very first conscious breath that you take, you are aligning yourself with everything positive that is going to happen. So, this is why it is important that you do this, right? So let's see. By the time I'm dressed, I know my gratitude has worked. I'm guaranteed to have a magical day. As I go through my day, I feel though I have magic power with me because one good thing after another happens. And as each good thing happens, I'm even more grateful, which speeds up the magic with even more good things. You know, those days when everything just seems to be so right. Well, that's what it's like doing. It's like after doing magic morning, but multiplied. So, there are consciously or unknowingly days in your life when everything goes so nicely. You are happy, things are working out for you. Somewhere you started getting into that magic mornings. So start getting into the magic mornings, not because you want magic, but because be grateful for the magic is already there. Understand it this way. When we were starting this book, there was a quote: people who don't believe in magic don't see it. So now understand that magic is there in your life already. You have to multiply it. You have to make it more prevalent in your life. So you already have magic because you have already learned the importance of saying thank you, being grateful. So you already have that magic. When you realize the importance of saying thank you, when you realize the importance of being thankful to the world and the universe around you, that means you already met gratitude, right? Now you have to multiply it. So you already believe in the magic. Now you will see it. And how do you see it? You see it with the improvement, with inculcating it into your dincharya. The power of sankalpa with bhavna creates your reality. Remember this. Power of sankalp with bhavna creates your reality. And how do you create this reality? You start with the dincharya. And what is that you do in the dincharya? You do a prata smarana, that is morning smaran for everything good you have, being thankful for everything good that you have in your life, being thankful for the moment, be thankful for people, being thankful for things, being thankful for being alive. And that is how you proactively engage yourself and your conscious mind to shape the day you want in your life, to shape the better day. You are aligning yourself with the rhythm of well being and success from the very first conscious breath that you took in the morning. That is important. So when you wake up, you are putting that magic into your life. When you first breathe, first conscious breathe. Breathing is an involuntary act, but you also remember it when you do that early morning or when you're doing something, after a little bit of involuntary action. So you realize it. So when you get up in the morning, the first breath that you take, you are proactively thanking with the first conscious breath. And that improves your dincharya, that improves your prata smarana, and that improves your well being. That creates the magic in your life because now you are acknowledging it. And when you acknowledge it, you'll multiply it. So the power of magic happens for people who see magic. You have seen magic, now you need to multiply it. And you need to multiply it this very simple thing: be grateful to yourself. not to others, but be grateful to yourself. Remember, good things in life, gratitude, love, care, all these things in life comes through one principle that I tell each of my students. It is, it starts in you, with you, around you. So you need to start that thing in you first, in your heart. Once you have in you, it will go with you, right? People will start noticing it, people will start seeing it, and then it becomes around you. So anything to start positive in your life, start with in you first. And this is the principle that it works with: in you, with you, around you. Okay. Magic practice number 11, a magic morning. When you wake up to a new day before you do, so these are the things that she wants you to do. We have been doing this for centuries. This is it sounds funny. It sounds, when I read this, I always remember our Vedic literature, our Vedic wisdom, our ancestors have already done this for ages. It is just that this is the old candy in a new package. So this is your dincharya. And when you start your dincharya, you do your pratha smarana. Right? When you start your dincharya every day in the morning, you start with a good practice, a good vibe, and that is your pratha smarana, right? Make it a good one. From the moment you open your eyes until you finish getting ready, say the magic word thank you in your mind for everything you touch and use. It's a very difficult habit to put, trust me, but if you do this, it will help you. Count your blessings. So this is something that you have to do every day. Count your blessings. Write why you are grateful for. Reread your list at the end of each blessing. Say thank you, thank you, thank you. We should actually uh, write it and show it if it is possible. It will help. Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand. Say the magic word. Thank you for the best thing that happened during the day. And as usual, you see this beauty. You are starting the day with magic, right? You are starting the day with magic. You are ending the day with magic, right? You're starting the day with magic. You're ending the day with magic. In between, you are being grateful to your subconscious mind soaks up all that gratitude. And when your subconscious mind soaks up the gratitude, it is getting the positivity. It will actually work to create the reality that you are thanking for, multiplying that reality, doing things for it. It's just the same for money, it's just the same for health, it is just the same for people and everything around us. So, being grateful, now since you have identified being grateful, make sure that you learn how to multiply it, how to multiply the reasons for you to be more grateful. Not to multiply grateful, but to multiply the reasons for which you can be more grateful. And that is what is going to change our life. It is not about thinking what things went wrong in the morning, it is about appreciating the life that we have. It is about appreciating everything small that we were blessed with and understanding that we are blessed. If you think you are blessed, you will create a sankalp. When you create a sankalp, you add a bhavna to it. When you add a bhavna with a sankalp, you're creating your reality, the one you want, the one you wish for. And that is what the essence of being grateful and being thankful for is. Something that is always been there in our Vedic knowledge, Vedic literature. Unfortunately, it takes an American, a European, to for us to realize it. Unfortunately, that we don't look back into our Vedas, our Granthas, our stotrams, and we have to be shown this thing in a packaging that is, flashy, but something that is always there. At least this is a way of the universe. This is a way for the universe for you to see this. And I think we should be grateful for it. Thank you that even at least this way we realize it. Probably we will not read the Vedas. Maybe that is the reason why universe wanted us to understand this way, and it gave us an opportunity, you to be a listener, me to be a reader and explainer, or however I want to you want to put it as. At least I can read through this, discuss this with you, and share the knowledge. It is because it is not by chance. Nothing happens by chance. It always happens by design. If you are listening to this, it is the universal design. If you are following this, it is the universal design. It is in your design, in your destiny to listen to this. And if it works, it will do magic for you. Probably anyone who is listening to this thing is is getting an introduction to magic. You are getting into magic. It is not something that is unheard of. It is just understanding that you are blessed. That the first thought that yes, I am blessed today. Understand, if you're listening to this, if you're listening to this conversation, understand you're blessed and be thankful for it, and your blessings will multiply. This is the start that probably the universe wanted for you. So you're lucky. Thank you for listening. Thank you that I could make a difference. Thank you that somehow I was the medium in this for whatever so is the design of the universe. I'm thankful for everything. All right. Thank you. And day 12 is going to be magical people who made a difference, good, bad, whatever it is, people who made a difference. And we believe that it's a magical difference that were in our life. But I hope that this is going to put another good positivity in your life. Thank you very much for being a part of this session. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you very much for sparing your time and listening to this. I really wish all the best. God bless you and have a lovely, lovely day ahead of you. Enjoy the magic, feel the magic, and multiply the magic. So let that be the quote. Uh, feel the magic, and let's say multiply it. Hmm, that is not how heart is made. Right? Let's put it to parts. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.